Mayor Wilson Fisk held a press conference this afternoon at which he declared all vigilantes as criminals of the highest order, and he authorized the use of Thunderbolt units to apprehend them. Mayor Fisk said he would personally oversee the apprehension of the arch-criminal known as Daredevil. Daredevil is our true public enemy. Welcome to Play On Protocol. JT the Voice here. Today we've got a real pressure cooker. Mubin brings the Criminal Syndicate to square off against a new challenger, Arthur and his defenders.
This is starting to become a recurring theme. It's another episode of Marvel Crisis Protocol, and here I am playing more villains. This time, it's the Criminal Syndicate.
My name's Arthur. I'm here to play some MCP with Mubin. I'm excited to get the defenders out on the table. Perfect time to do so since Daredevil Born Again just came out.
Can the Kingpin of Crime take down the man without fear? We're about to find out.
Arthur, welcome to the channel. First time here on Play On, and of course, what better game to play than Marvel Crisis Protocol?
One of my favorites. I recently finished watching Born Again on Disney Plus, and it was amazing, so what better to have a fight between Daredevil and Kingpin today.
He has painted both the Criminal Syndicate we're using today, as well as the defenders that he's going to be playing. And oh my god, they are gorgeous on the tabletop.
Our secure crisis is deadline to destruction. 4 detonation console tokens are placed on the map. Players will score a victory point for each console they secure during the cleanup phase. Players can interact with the detonation console tokens. They can then choose an enemy character within range 3 of that detonation token that is holding 1 or more extract tokens. Chosen character may drop any number of tokens. Then if they're holding 1 or more extract objective tokens, they will suffer 1 damage and gain a power. Our extract is scientific samples found in Discovered Universe. 4 sample tokens are placed, and players will score 1 victory point for each character that is holding a sample during the cleanup phase. A character can hold only 1 sample at a time, and once per turn, when a character holding a sample rolls a dice after the effect's resolved, if the roll contained 1 or more skull results, that character will gain a power. Additionally, during the cleanup phase, if all the characters that are holding extract objective tokens are within range 2 of 1 or more secure objective tokens, the player will score an extra victory point. Our threat level today is going to be 17.
I've got Kingpin, I've got Rhino, I've got Kraven, Black Cat, and Crossbones. There's some shenanigans and some major objective control in this list.
Kingpin's leader ability is Illicit Network. Once per turn at any time during an allied character's activation, it may spend 2 power to move an asset or civilian token to another allied character within range 3. Additionally, each healthy character contesting an objective token counts as 2 healthy characters when determining who is securing it.
I brought Daredevil, Hulk, Wong, and Shang-Chi today. My plan is to have Hulk bully one side of the board and take objectives away from Kingpin, while Daredevil, Shang-Chi, and Wong try to deal with the rest of his team. That's probably going to be avoiding me.
Daredevil's leader ability is Marvel Knights. Once per turn, an allied character may reroll a number of attack dice equal to the number of enemy characters within range 2 of itself. Our tactics cards for Mubin are Patch Up, Brace for Impact, All According to Plan, Warpath, and This is a Robbery. Arthur's tactics are Patch Up, Brace for Impact, One Below All, Chi Mastery, and Street Smarts.
This is going to be a brawl in the streets of New York, and I'm looking forward to it.
Hell's Kitchen, maybe.
Now I'm actually tempted to see if we can get a Hell's Kitchen going here, man. Maybe.
I'm going to take a moment here and talk about this incredible terrain provided to us by Tabletop Terrain, this series sponsor. They make incredible terrain suited for a variety of games, and all the terrain in this game you're looking at, or not looking at because it's been destroyed, is from Tabletop Terrain. They have an incredible selection. The quality of the material is absolutely fantastic. Many of these designs featured here are from Corvus Games, who even helped design these custom signs on the buildings. The link is in the description below, and if you're playing Marvel Crisis Protocol, you gotta check out their terrain.
Let's start deploying.
Because I have priority, one thing I really need to watch for is Mubin's fast-moving models that will grab extracts and grab secures after I've done my last activation. To start, I'm going to put Wong down to cower in the back somewhere.
We are going to take Black Cat, start it over here.
I'm gonna throw Daredevil down to match your Black Cat, your long mover versus my long mover.
Rhino, right up the middle.
Shang-Chi, he wants to be beside Wong, because Wong can hand out some free power to him.
We're gonna continue with the good old right up the middle here.
I can't say it's entirely unpleasant to see you again.
That was actually pretty good.
I'm gonna throw Immortal Hulk down to bully this side of the table.
Oh, I think for now, I will just let you bully that side.
All right.
We're gonna take Crossbones, stick him down on this side here.
And with that, I'm all out of models to deploy, so you can do your final model.
Mubin's illicit network ability with Kingpin is going to allow him to grab assets and then shift them to other characters. That means that Arthur needs to get out there and grab them early if he hopes to score with them.
Arthur, good luck, buddy.
2 good dice.
2 good dice.
Power phase, everybody goes to 1 power save. The Immortal Hulk goes to 3.
First activation, and it's your turn, sir.
Guess who's gonna go first?
Hulk?
No. In fact, it's gonna be Wong. First, do a meditate action, which gains him an additional power. Then, faithful assistant.
Gives Shang-Chi a power and meditates again.
I'm going to start my activation with good old Rhino.
Which is annoying, because he's counting as 2 characters.
Thanks to Kingpin's affiliation ability, nice, quick, and simple. Move up, hold the thing.
Sincerely doubt I'm gonna get your characters off of that secure objective this turn. So I think I'm gonna get Daredevil, take that extract before Black Cat can get her hands on it.
Daredevil moves to grab the extract and potentially contest that secure objective.
Black Cat is going to activate next, and we're just going to make a double move. Just going to chill out at the Play On Studios.
I don't wanna move my other 2 characters yet. I wanna see what you're gonna do, so I'm gonna take a pass right now, since I have less activations than you.
Okay. Good old Crossbones.
Crossbones moves forward just out of range, so he's going to move again to set up for the next turn.
The best I could do is tie you at this point. Since you're clearly not moving anything onto my right flank of the table, I'm just gonna go with Hulk. He's going to stand on that secure and pick up that extract. He will remain on 2 power.
Let's go with Kingpin next. He's going to pop over to the other side here.
Where's Vanessa?
I could not replicate his voice, so I'm not going to try. And he's going to go ahead and pick up the extract. For his second action, he's just going to shuffle around.
What?
He's staying away from the Hulk. He's not ready for him yet. I'm not going to just let him run at me and beat my guys up, so we're going to go the other way.
Well, I think for my final activation here, I just want to make sure that I'm going to end within range 2 of Wong for potentially Wong shifting more power to Shang-Chi next turn. I will spend 1 power to pick up this extract.
Ta-da!
And he will do nothing for a second action.
I've got a final activation to go with, and that's going to be good old Craven here. Pretty straightforward, quick turn 1. Into the cleanup phase.
Into that turn, 2 secures for Arthur here, and 3 extracts, plus he's going to get 1 more for all of his extract carriers being in range of secure objectives. Mubin's got 2 secures and 1 extract, plus 1 more for being in range of the secures. It's 6 for Arthur as we hit round 2.
Arthur's come ahead with a lot more of these extracts than I do. I need to be able to take these back from him and utilize my objective control play.
I need the lead right now because once your characters spread out and are on all the points, you're going to jump up and score.
Round 2 power phase.
Daredevil up to 1 power, Immortal Hulk to 5, Shang-Chi up to 2, Wong to 2, Kingpin to 1, Rhino to 2, Black Cat to 2, Crossbones up to 2, Kraven the Hunter up to 2.
I need to be doing damage this turn because I think the scoreboard's gonna start turning in Mubin's favor. For my first activation, I'm just gonna do something similar to last turn. Wong is going to use his faithful assistant again, pass Shang-Chi a power.
Meditates to gain 1 back, and then drops down to contest that secure objective.
I'm going to start the party off with Black Cat. We're going to try and get a little bit of power and see if she can steal away an objective from the Daredevil. We're going to spend 2 power for Grappling Hook, which allows me to place her within 2 of where she is. I'm in range, and I'm going to make a Cat Claw attack.
That's Daredevil's 1 weakness, cat claws.
I've got 4 dice, it's a physical attack.
He has radar sense, so he's adding blanks to this roll. Crit.
Well, that didn't quite go the way I expected it to, so we're just going to do it again. This time we're going to use the Criminal Syndicate dice, because I believe in the Criminal Syndicate dice. Nope, not much better. So I do a whole lot of bupkis again.
Now I have to do something. Or I could pass and make you do another move first. I think I'm just gonna watch you play the game.
All right, fine. I guess we can do that.
Arthur again with the pass turn.
We are just gonna go with Crossbones here. It's just gonna take a plasma beam shot into Daredevil.
Okay. Oh, I'm only blocking 1 there.
2 damage so far.
Mubin, after you attack me there, I'm gonna declare my Man Without Fear superpower. Daredevil's gonna come at you and do a strike attack at you for 2 power. Marvel Knights affiliation, once per turn, reroll an amount of dice equal to the amount of enemy characters that are within range 2 of me. I will be rerolling 3 of my attack dice if I need to here. 5 dice.
Crossbone's up to 4 power now. It takes 1 damage. He's stunned.
There it is. He managed to give me just enough power to actually use my spender. We're going to go ahead and use his spender up close and personal. He's going for a physical attack with 8 dice on this bad boy.
Good block for me.
I don't do any damage, but after the attack's resolved, I get to throw you a short.
Uh-oh, Matt Murdock doesn't like that at all. And I think I'm gonna use the Man Without Fear again. Since I didn't use my Marvel Knights affiliation last turn, I'm gonna try and do the same thing this turn. I'm going to advance short again towards Crossbones.
And Daredevil comes right back.
He just wants to be in the thick of it. This time, I'm gonna be using my Marvel Knights affiliation to re-roll.
Nothing happens.
Nothing gonna happen. But it was cool, and I remembered to do it.
That's what matters.
Crossbones on 5 stamina, Daredevil on 3.
Let's go with Daredevil. I can't really do much besides maybe displace one of Mubin's models and then kind of run away with the extract. There's no way I'm standing there and surviving an attack from all of Mubin's squad.
Daredevil baton hooks into Kingpin, no damage, but that hit will pull Kingpin in close.
So if you want to attack Daredevil here, you're gonna have to position yourself closer to Immortal Hulk. He has 0 power and 3 health remaining.
Rhino next. He's going to spend a power to interact with the objective.
Oh, I forgot all about this.
Daredevil is within 3, so he has to either drop his extract that he's holding or take a damage and a power.
Mubin, I think I'm gonna take a damage.
I don't blame you for it.
Daredevil is going down to only 2 health remaining.
Rhino now, gore attack, that's his builder.
5 dice physical versus 4 dice physical defense. I think you might got him here. I only have 2 successes. You're gonna deal exactly 2 damage and you're gonna daze.
Boom.
I was a little bit surprised because Black Cat did nothing. Crossbones did so little damage, and then Rhino suddenly comes over and just squishes Matt Murdock.
I get to place Rhino.
And most importantly, you get to place this extract.
And I'm going to immediately spend a power. Rhino's gonna immediately pick it up. I've now got that extract, and I'm 1 step closer towards Wong and Shang-Chi. That was just my first attack.
You leave Wong alone.
Rhino gore into Wong now, 3 successes and no defenses. Oh, that is a Baron of Dice replay. Our series sponsor, Baron of Dice, are massive fans of Marvel Crisis Protocol and were integral in the creation of Play On Protocol. Their enthusiasm was a major inspiration for us to commit to bringing this full series to you, our viewers. We are big fans of their products. You know, there's something about having dice that invoke the style and idea of the faction you're playing that just makes things more immersive. Make sure to check out the link in the description below or go to baronofdice.com and use code PLAYON to save yourself a couple of bucks.
Before damage is dealt again, we are going to place, and we're gonna pop right next to Wong there.
Now you're actually contesting that objective. Wong is going to take 3 damage. He's not dazed quite yet. Only 1 stamina.
We're gonna spend that 3 power immediately.
To throw a building at Wong?
Yep. We're throwing the donut shop.
So we talked a little bit about how this is going to work. Because we're doing the donut as a separate piece of terrain.
Yeah, we agreed that the donut shop's a 4, the donut itself will be a 2, and we're counting it as 2 separate pieces.
The donut itself is going to teleport to the ground. I can't have my boy Wong going down like that, so I'm going to pay 1 power with Wong to brace for impact.
No! Now, thanks to the 2 places, Rhino's in a spot to interact with another secure objective. And he's going to say, hey, Shang-Chi, you want to drop that extract?
I really don't. I really don't.
Shang-Chi gains power, takes a damage. Wow, great turn from Rhino.
A single power left, and he's now holding an extract. Whew, let's see what that Immortal Hulk has to say.
Well, after that nasty move, I think Hulk might want to come and beat up Rhino.
Uh-oh, here comes the Immortal Hulk.
3 power to Gamma Leap towards Rhino. After that, we're gonna throw a 7-die builder attack, physical, into Rhino. If I get a wild here, I can throw size 4 things. Let's do it. Well, since I'm only doing 1 attack, I'm gonna use the Marvel Knights affiliation here. It's a skull.
Ooh.
I'm only doing 1 single damage to you. But you will gain 2 power, because Rhino is cool like that. Leave Hulk alone.
Leave Hulk alone, then throws Rhino away from him. There's a skull roll, that's gonna give an extra power to Hulk.
It was a little less effective than I wanted it to be. I think we got him in a position to maybe be more useful next turn. Now I have to use Shang-Chi to hopefully displace Rhino and hop onto one of the secure objectives Mubin's not currently on.
We're gonna go with good old Mr. Fisk. Not happy with the fact that you managed to pull him away. Go back to his lovely little secure extract that he had, and call it a day.
I have to go next with Shang-Chi. Spend 2 power to use his charge ability, which is actually called Hidden Flower Under the Leaves. 6-die physical attack into him, a 10,000 shape strike. Marvel Knights affiliation to reroll 1 dice.
I will take 2 damage, 3 power.
5 elements fist here to advance a short for a power. Rhino with aggressive. He's going to close with Shang-Chi.
He's just gonna move up to you and be like, hey buddy, what's up?
Now I'm realizing if I attack you again, you can aggressive towards me and then contest that objective.
That's the plan, baby.
So I think I'm actually not going to attack you again. Seeing through Mubin's clever plan here.
My one weakness, normal movement.
He does get a skull rolled there for an extra power. He's at 4 power, 4 stamina, and he has an extract.
I've only got Kraven left at this point then. Kraven's just gonna move over to this side, double move, take that secure. I believe that is it for activations. Into the cleanup phase, you still have priority.
Arthur scores 2 on the secure and 2 more on the extract, plus 1 for the bonus, takes him to 11. Mubin scores 2 secure and 2 on the extract, takes him to 8. It is real close here, folks. Can Arthur put him away here?
Now have the decision of either spending 10 or more power and taking priority away, or I let Arthur keep priority, see how this turn shakes out, and save, all according to plan, for another turn. On to round 3, you still have priority, but first, power phase.
Daredevil flips to his injured side, he's on 3 power. Immortal Hulk up to 4, Shang-Chi up to 5 with 4 stamina left. Wong up to 4 power, 1 stamina remaining. Kingpin to 2, Rhino to 7 with 5 stamina. Black Cat to 1, Crossbones to 1 on 5 stamina, and Kraven up to 3 power.
I'm opting not to go for all according to plan right now because I would have to spend most, if not all of my power off of the Rhino. And if Rhino can survive with even just 1 stamina, he can go on a rampage and a robbery spree.
Spend a power with all of my characters and play street smarts.
Everyone will spend a power, and if they're holding or contesting an objective, can refuse to be pushed or thrown by taking damage instead. This could be clutch.
I'm worried here about this is a robbery going off.
I do still have this as a robbery, and Rhino is loaded on power at the moment.
If I get a size 4 Immortal Hulk thrown into one of my characters, there's a very good chance that they're dazed right there.
Potentially forces either Shang-Chi or the Hulk to drop the extract that they're holding.
I can't stop the drop of the extract, but I can stop the throw.
Yeah.
Quit making the Wong moves.
Is it the Wong move or is it the right move?
Sorry, it's a phone call for you, Mubin. Oh, my bad. It's a Wong number.
I will go into my first activation. Now it's the perfect time for Shang-Chi to punch Rhino and try and get him off the field before he steals all my extracts. I think it's gonna be Shang-Chi. I think Shang-Chi's gonna try and take out Rhino here.
Shang-Chi acting first here, trying to use Mystic to hurt.
2 more power and a damage for my troubles. I can, however, make an aggressive move because you dealt that 1 damage, and we're gonna just whoop.
Okay, Mubin, so what you're saying is not 4 damage, but 5 damage because you reduced damage by 1.
You need to do 4 more damage, and you've got him.
Easy. My second action is going to be another 6-die Mystic attack into Rhino.
Live! No, not like that.
If I get 1 more success here, I'll take out Rhino.
Don't do this. Don't do this. However, he'll get a power, and he gets maxed out at 10. I do absolutely drop an extract.
So we're gonna put it out of the way. Maybe Wong will come get it.
Shang-Chi, however, is on 9 power with 4 stamina, sitting on a secure objective with an extract.
I'm going to activate Crossbones first.
Crossbones shakes the stun.
He's just going to make a short move.
Something tells me Kraven's not gonna be standing next to that objective soon.
He might not.
He's still only 1 power 5 stamina, but Arthur needs to stop Mubin from scoring.
I think Wong will stand where he is.
Wong spends a power to heal 2 damage, go back up to 3, and meditates to gain the power back.
First activation for Kraven here is going to be just bump up a little bit. Go for a spear thrust attack, so physical, 4 dice, stabity.
Okay.
No effect, but he does get to move.
He's going to spend 2 power for Corner the Beast, and he's going to corner Daredevil.
Daredevil will lose Wallcrawler, and every advance, he's going to take a point of damage.
Okay, that changes things a little bit. There's an extract sitting around that Rhino dropped earlier that I think we need to go and pick up. Let's try and attack Kingpin again with a baton hook.
Daredevil pulls Kingpin forward with his baton hooks, then moves and takes a damage, grabbing the extract, ending his activation on 5 stamina, 3 power, but he holds an extract.
Kingpin is going to spend 2 power here, and he's going to use his illicit network ability here. Take that extract that he's holding and look at Crossbones and say, hey, catch. He's got to show everyone how it's done.
And now Cane lasers into Shang-Chi. No effect.
So, well, that's it for Mr. Fisk himself.
I want to beat something up. I don't really care about going on to objectives now. I just want to roll dice.
Oh boy, Immortal Hulk now. 3 power on Gamma Leap to land right next to Kingpin.
I'm going to smack Kingpin with the Hulk. But I'm going to use that Marvel Knights reroll ability right now. 3 damage. I'm gonna throw you because I have a wild trigger to throw. I think I'm just gonna throw you straight backwards into that truck.
Not into the truck!
Which will probably smash the truck.
It does smash the truck.
You're size 3.
This poor pizza person's livelihood.
Kingpin takes 3 damage and gains that in power. Hulk also gains 3 power and smacks him again.
7 die builder again. Smash attack
My
into
4.
Kingpin, which I'll roll in right now. I only got 3, so I only do 1 damage to you.
Kingpin spends 1 of his power, takes no damage, spending yet another power on Warpath to move closer to both Shang-Chi and the Immortal Hulk. Hulk ends his activation with 3 power.
Black Cat is just gonna take 2 very long move actions. Wong is not gonna have an objective to hold anymore.
Wong works so hard to contest that secure.
She's going to interact with that objective she's standing at now, and she's gonna try and force Daredevil to drop the extract that he's holding.
And guess what Daredevil's not gonna do?
What a surprise, he's gonna take the damage.
Daredevil takes the damage. He's at 4 power, 4 stamina.
And that's going to end the round, so into cleanup phase.
Oh boy. 1 secure for Arthur and 3 for the extracts. That takes him to 15. It is so close to a victory. Mubin manages 2 on the secures and then 2 points on the extract. 1 for being with the extract and 1 for being in range. That puts him to 12. Arthur still has priority. Mubin does have a trick up his sleeve though. Can he pull it off? This could be the final round. Daredevil, 4 power, up to 5 now, and 4 stamina left. Hulk's up to 6, Shang-Chi to 10, Wong is up to 4 with 3 stamina. Kingpin is up to 2 power with 4 stamina. Rhino is 10 power, but on his injured side. Black Cat's at 1 power. Crossbones, 2 power and 5 stamina. Kraven the Hunter, 2 power.
Going into round 4, and this is what it all comes down to.
You might say it's all according to your plan.
All according to plan.
Uh-oh.
Mubin spends 10 power across all of the characters, leaving just the Rhino with 7 power, and has stolen priority.
I needed to do that because if I don't, you end it right here, right now. Which means we're gonna go into my first activation. So, to start the party off, we're gonna activate, of course, good old Rhino.
Rhino's gonna have a field day. Let's just see how bad it gets.
Rhino using another tactic card. This is a robbery.
And we are gonna rob the Hulk.
Oh, how dare you.
Makes Hulk drop the extract and throws him at Daredevil.
Trying to dodge.
He's still alive, takes 2 damage.
We're gonna go for a gore attack. Get him. Oh my God. He is mad.
Well, I blocked quite a bit too.
And he's downed him. He's knocked him out.
That's a leadership ability gone too. This is big.
And you're gonna place a extract.
He's actually gonna drop it right next to him and then immediately pick that up. For my second action, he's going to try and gore poor Wong.
Wong defends against a second gore.
Okay, that's fine. He managed to withstand the gore attacks. He's not gonna take any damage. However, I do have a place. As tempting as it is to throw the donut at you, it is a smarter choice to throw Space Marine Steve's Pizza Shop at you. Hey Steve, I'm gonna borrow your pizza shop real quick.
You're a vegetarian, you should dodge this pizza really easy.
Rhino is on 1 power. Wong still stands though on a single stamina.
Wong is clearly the Sorcerer Supreme.
He had a Rhino charge him, he had 2 buildings thrown at him, and the man is still standing.
Wong clearly needs to activate and kick Rhino in the face twice. Not.
Yes, absolutely. He's going to kung fu him in the face.
Wong's gonna heal 2 now.
I'm gonna spend a power to interact with this thing and ask Rhino if he wants to take a damage.
I will take a damage and a power. I'm not dropping that objective.
Try and punching Black Cat with Wong. He doesn't get to attack that often, so let's give him a chance.
Punch Black Cat to no effect.
We're gonna still activate Kingpin.
Kingpin now headbutts Shang-Chi. Oh, no effect.
Fisk, come on, buddy. We're just gonna go for another headbutt. Better.
He stuns him and pushes him short.
So I don't gain any power, I don't do any damage, which means Fisk can't actually pick anything up.
As much as I would like to just pass and see where your models go, I think grabbing that extract is probably prudent.
Shang-Chi now 2 power for Hidden Flower under the leaves.
I will do a 6-die Mystic attack into you.
Fisk does no.
I get 1 crit in there.
3 damage. He only gains 1 power though as he is stunned.
He will do the same thing again. Another 6-die Mystical attack.
Live, Mr. Fisk.
Arthur now spending 3 power on Shang-Chi. He's going to use Chi Mastery here. He's going to change 2 of those dice results. Mubin's got to spend his 1 power to reduce that damage to 0.
But I am going to spend 1 here for a 5 elements fist, and I'm going to push Kingpin away and give him the stun condition.
No! That's, it's kind of problematic. We're just gonna go with Black Cat. Good old double move special.
Contests the secure objective, taking it from Shang-Chi.
I want to see where your models are going to go, so I'm going to pass.
Oh, Craven. It's gonna have to be you, buddy.
Craven moves in, trying to power build by targeting the Immortal Hulk, doing a damage, and he uses the power gain to grab that extract.
Hulk has some work to do here.
Can Immortal Hulk take enough points away from Mubin here to win the game for Arthur? He needs to take a point away from Mubin and 2 points to guarantee the win.
If you can deny me at least 1 point, you can seal the game away.
I'm going to spend 2 power right off the bat to use his 1 below all place.
Now he throws Black Cat into the barricades.
Ow. He's gonna take a damage.
Walks next to Craven, smash attack into Craven. Craven defends enough to stop the Gamma Leap to score more for Arthur. It comes down to Crossbones. Does Crossbones have enough here?
With that, as much as I'd like to see Crossbones pull something crazy out, his 2 targets are a little too far and a little too tough for him to do anything. This is actually going to wrap up the game.
Mubin will score 2 on the secure and 2 on the extract to take him to 16, but Arthur scores 2 more on the secure and 1 more on the extract plus the bonus. That takes him to 19. It's a 19-16 final for your winner, Arthur and the Defenders.
Great game, Mubin. Thanks for having me out. It was fun being here. Amazing place.
Well played, Arthur.
Yeah,
that was a
pretty
blast. Thank you again for coming out, Arthur,
Yeah,
and
thanks
playing
for
the game
having
with
me.
us. These were actually all your models, and they're absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
The War of the Kings Crisis Pack and these missions are so much fun. I can't wait to add some of these into our regular rotation and see what other shenanigans come up.
I love these new missions. They're so good.
This is my first time actually trying out the new mission.
I didn't want to play the other ones because Kingpin is not so great on the pay-to-flips, but there's some really good pay-to-flips in there as well.
And that's where I actually felt a little bit of that pinch here, is that turn 4 trying to make things happen and spending the all according to plan. I kind of needed to, because if I didn't, I was gonna let you dictate things, and you could have easily gone with the Hulk first, done a ton of damage, and left me no way of scoring points.
Well, you did a fantastic activation with Rhino there.
Oh, that was brilliant with him.
But
But Wong!
robbed Hulk, threw Hulk at Daredevil, KO Daredevil with 4 crits, went to smack Wong, didn't
And
do
Wong
anything.
survives with 1.
Threw a building at Wong.
Wong just meditated through all of that.
Wong is the true hero here.
Oh boy, howdy, that was a fantastically well played game, gentlemen. Literally down to that turn. Oh, I didn't know who was gonna take it. Big thank you to our series sponsors, Tabletop Terrain and Baron of Dice. We have a lot of fun throwing dice and terrain too. Poor Wong. And of course, a great big thank you to you for watching. If you like what we do, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. If you really like what we do, please consider supporting us through YouTube membership or Patreon. You'll get exclusive releases as well as behind-the-scenes interviews, early access to most of our shows, and access to our Discord, where we often get to interact with you, our fans. Well, that's it from all of us at the Play On Studios. On behalf of them, it's me, JT the Voice, saying, till the next time Earth 616 is threatened from within or without, play on.